Righty, so I think the first thing we should do is to level up Seelah so she's actually as strong as we are. I think I need to have too much of a look at it. More HP, that's nice. Also, lay on hands can end confusion, which is nice. Yeah, I think her proficiencies we don't really use that much, because for mobility we have other characters like both Woljif and Ulbrig, and knowledge worlds we ourselves, so Logan knows the best. Same for persuasion, so many level ups. Missile shield, so we get a bit more durable. Charisma. What does that do? Mercy staggered. Can also heal staggered, the lay on hands. I think I didn't take her along for a long time. Finally. So get some mythic powers, which is also toughness. Another one, last stand. Yeah, that's really nice. Of course, when you would normally die, you just drop to 1 HP. No, you don't. Oh. Once per day, when your HP drops low, you become unkillable. For 2 rounds, you become immune to damage that would make you unconscious. So when not when it falls to 0, but when it goes low. That's really sweet. Right, before we head to the wedding, let's do some crusading battles. It seems like we're actually fighting one again. Been some while. Maybe they are just running away. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you seem like a big boy. The Bella. Just freeze. I don't know, I think I want to take out those. Let's throw a fireball here. But ice storms, I think... No, it's not bigger. Is it better? Power times power plus 5d6? The same. And also deals the penalty to speed. Let's hope the fire is just enough. Come on, burn my insects. Well, I would say that was sufficient. Nice. But we will have to fight another round. You also like summon... Oh, the paladins are really fast, but I mean, of course they are cavalry, so... And that's it. So yeah, crusading business is going awesome, I think. That also ended a quest. So let's kill some more around here. Another one we have to fight. Like, especially if you can... Do I have to fight that? I think that's one fireball and it's solved. Right? Okay, it's not. But almost. Yeah, I think we will just travel around here, clean some more up, and I mean, you could also like get just some more troops, so probably we have to lots of plagued animals, and like quite a lot, just looking at the numbers. Fast are you? Okay, I think that might be... maybe not. Just want to say that might be one of the harder crusading battles, but maybe not. Let's see. These clerics are so slow. I think that's my main issue with them. Scorching Ray or Firebolt. Oh, this is Scorching Ray. Bye bye. It's been so long since we had any casualties in crusading business, so I don't know. I take it. And we can't continue on. I guess it's like something for a later part in the game. I mean, in total there are 5 acts, so we still have like 2 more acts, so I guess you'll unlock more of the map later on. And just, you're ranged. I hate it when you have enemy ranged units. Ah, come on. Nice. The thing with ranged units is they can attack before I can do anything about them. You always seem to first summon. Are you're champions? Why are you fighting against me? Are you cultists? Anyway. Mongrel? And let's just end it with fire. I love that the summons don't vanish, but they're still like considered not there. Like, rude. What a mystery. I think we should go here, so then we can go down. Nice. Can we hire new ones? No, we can't. See if we can manage something. It's just a report. It's just about the stronghold we liberated, so nothing too interesting. Okay, then let's just go for the wedding. This meadow on the bank of the river is where Alan and Kiana decided to celebrate their wedding. The picturesque spot seems quite safe. And I mean, it's quite close to Dresden, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But I mean, knowing this game, something will happen. It's not going to work out. Ah, Commander Seelah, you're here. Alan is trying to desperately hide his excitement. It's almost comical. Welcome. I'm a little confused. Where are the musicians, the crowd of drunken guests? The last wedding I went to, we got the priest drunk off his face. Oh, please don't try to do that here. We've already had enough trouble. Kiana worshipped Desna, I, Iomedae. In the end, we invited a priestess of Iomedae to conduct the ceremony, so that no one would be offended. We can congratulate and either ask for the bride or the food. Well, let's go for the food. The important questions. Congratulations! Where's the food? Ah, let me tell you everything. For the official ceremony, all the guests are enjoying themselves at 2 venues. The one on the right has been organized by my Houndhearts, the one on the left by Kiana's friends. Each venue has its own theme, but I won't tell you which is which. It will be more fun to see for yourselves. Both venues have food and drinks, and a little contest where you can win prizes. Kiana's greeting guests at her venue, and I'm leaving for mine now. I have a special role to play here. Ah, I think I should take a look around. Study the wedding traditions of Uplanders, just in case I need to know them someday. Ah, Lann. Interesting. So, do you already have someone in mind? All I dream of is me and the most beautiful girl in the world, sitting side by side in a cave, feeding each other roasted reds. I'm getting hungry. That sounds romantic. So, what are the wedding traditions like underground? It's very simple, nothing fancy. The bride and groom say their vows in front of the chief and then exchange amulets. As a rule, the amulets are handmade, but it's not required. You can grab one off the corpse of some uplander who ended up down or our way. When you don't have many materials to make jewelry, you have to get creative. Sounds very simple, but also very... still nice. Oh, I could insult his looks and say with your looks I wouldn't count on a wedding anytime soon. Let's not do that. Let's go and take a look. We'll look, memorize everything, and I think it all over later. Dear Commander, there's still some time before the beginning of the ceremony. Seelah, thank you for coming too. See? That bridesmaid looks like she drank a little bit too much. Again. Look at her walking. 3 cheers for Helen and Kiana. Loot. Let's loot at the wedding.
Beautiful.
Oh, they're dancing. Oh, and she's one of the Oriat people, I think. There's just some kind of other stones on her head. I think she's an Oriat, right? A slender young woman in a flowing dress walks toward you. The first thing you notice is her eyes. They're striking blue-green. Welcome, travelers, to the secret stepped land of Ustalav. You've come to the kingdom of grim mysteries and exquisitive secrets. I, the vampire princess, am delighted to see you in my castle. After a pause, the girl smiles coyly. I'm glad to finally meet you, Commander. Seelah. I am Kiana, soon to be the wife of that unfortunate knight who invited you here. Seelah rolls her eyes. Horrible! Imagine walking through the Worldwound and then, bam! You're in Ustalav. I'm not even sure if a paladin is allowed to feast with a vampire princess. Let's have a look what Ustalav was. The immortal principality of Ustalav is a fog-shrouded nation of countless horrors, a once proud realm that suffered under the clawed hands of the Whispering Tyrant for centuries. It's lucky you're not a follower of Aasimar, valiant Seelah. Asano, the Dresden priestess of Abadar, is a short distance away from the Heavy Bride. Although, I'll admit it, I'm not used to feasting with the undead either. Oh, stop it! My friends and I are completely harmless vampires. We won't bite. Yana laughs musically. Truth be told, we chose this theme of Ustalav because it let us wear beautiful dresses, light candles, and drink red wine all evening, pretending that it's blood. I personally can't think of a better way to celebrate my wedding. It's like a very fun idea. Especially this fellow over here seems like quite gothic. Oh, vampire princess, I am honored to be your guest. Welcome, my guest. My castle may be humble, but I hope it will entertain you. I think it's a very cool idea to have these themes at a wedding. And I feel bad to loot the chest here. But only kinda. Yeah. Can interact with the skeleton. I have to do a thievery check. I think our thievery is... Let's take Woljif. Woljif, help me. Yes, you.
Pretty good, aren't I?
The skeleton has a slight sheen to it. Judging by the texture, it's made of marzipan. Nice, an eatable skeleton.
One way or the other.
If we need to do a trickery check to know that it's made of an edible candy. Does marzipan count as candy? I thought there was like something like a competition you can do. 3 cheers for Elan and Kiana. Kiana and Elan make such a beautiful couple. Joyous occasions should be celebrated even in the Worldwound, and weddings are the most joyous occasion of them all. Bill? It seems like there is some kind of competition. Let's talk to the priestess. Asano lowers her head graciously. Knight Commander, how can I help? What exactly do you think of the celebration? I'd prefer a church ceremony and a more formal approach in the celebration, but there's a certain charm in how unpretentious everything is here. We priests who choose to make our home in savage and dangerous lands see a lot of things during our lifetime, including exotic weddings. We don't bat an eye at a celebration where the groom is wearing a Fey monarch costume and the bride is dressed as an evil vampire. Ooh, the other theme is Fey. Nice. Now she spoiled it.
Let's see what we can do.
We can have a look. Rings of the future husband and wife. The one brought by Kiana and the one given by Seelah to Elan. Very good that they are actually using Seelah's ring. Best man. Faye steps into your path. You suppose he must be a Houndheart, but his knight's armor is mixed with gaudy items. There are fake wings fastened to his back. Halt, travelers. You're stepping into the wonderful land, the charmed land, the most perfect land ever created by the gods, the first world. And I am its guard, the beautiful Fey mistress. First word. The first word is so called because it's believed to be the god's first draft of a subsequent plane that will later split into the material plane and the shadow plane. It is coterminous with the material plane and the shadow plane, but exists outside the standard cosmology, being somehow behind the other two planes. The unfinished first world lacks universal fixed laws of physics. Regions of the first world remain as testing grounds for different, unfinished, and sometimes mutable and evolving physical properties. Gravity is inconsistent between parts of the first world, and the speed of light is arbitrary and variable. When these regions overlap, the reactions between these inconsistent laws can be unpredictable. The first world is home to all manner of strange creatures, apparently prototype versions of the plants and animals of the material plane, although its chief inhabitants are the Fey, the most powerful, of which are the creatures known as the eldest. So, like, kind of similar to the Feywild in D&D, but also different, especially because of this whole first draft thing, which doesn't apply in D&D to the Feywild. But before you enter, answer my question. What is the key that opens every gate? Tentacles. Oh, you know what? It's Fey, it's Logan. Tentacles. Will someone explain to me why every 10th Crusade I met gives tentacles as their answer? Fine. We'll let this mystery remain a mystery. Now you may enter, and learn the mysteries of the past and fight for the treasure of our Fey ruler. The Fey points to the middle of the tent, where seated on a throne is none other than Elan. His head is crowned with fake horns, a green cape sweeps over his shoulders, and his torso is proudly bare. Ooh. What? Treasure! Well, what they give us? Where do I sign up? I'm ready. Is Elan pretending to be the Wild Hunt monarch? He is the monarch, the true ruler of the magical land of the first world. The Fey lowers his voice, and the bride is particularly taken with the costume. I mean, if he's topless, I can understand that. Fey, what is this tiara you're wearing? It's so beautiful and exquisitely crafted. This is the tiara of beautiful Fey. To tell you the truth, I borrowed it from her sister as a prop. It was a gift from some admirer of hers. She's gone off him now and doesn't wear it anymore. But I believe it's the work of Sunhammer himself. It's a good thing it's not the real Fey tiara. Real Fey tiaras can make strange things happen. You put one on and donkey ears might grow out of your head. Cedar grumbles. Did that happen to her? What exactly is the Fey ruler's treasure? It is a priceless artifact which our monarch has owned since the dawn of time. It looks exactly like an ordinary broom. Don't be fooled into thinking we Fey simply failed to find any good props. So, the artifact. The monarch used to own it, but then a treacherous predator, the most fearsome of any who live in the forests of the first world, sneaked into the treasure and stole it. This predator lives in his secret lair, which is conveniently located in this area. Everyone who makes it through the enchanted wilds of the first world and reaches the beast's lair will get a reward. Ah damn, old-timer Seelah hasn't played games like this since her thieving days. But we've got to accept this challenge, Logan Aldori. We definitely want to take part in the treasure hunt. Alright, then I repeat the rules. You need to search our corner of the first world and find our amazing broom-shaped artifact. But first, you need to answer a few riddles. You'll see. And come face to face with the dangerous predator, and then you get the reward. Sounds fun. Sounds like actually fun wedding games. Wonder what happens when I touch it. Looks like color spray, so probably I will just... color spray.
I'll get it next time.
Yeah. I failed my mobility check. I think it would be to climb over here.
Handle it.
Anyway. it's slow enough that it works out, so I don't think it will be a problem. No, I failed. Thankfully just for a second. And the beast is either like someone looking like a wolf or actually a wolf. You know, if there's a race in Pathfinder, which is a little bit like a shifter.
Ah, hello, adventurer. Must be looking for the artifact that was stolen from the Wild Hunt Monarch. I'm the beast who crept in and snatched the artifact. I've taken steps to prevent the stolen property from being returned to its rightful owner. Namely, I placed the true artifact among several fakes. We'll never guess which one is the real one.
The beast points a few identical brooms. It's a really nice costume, even with a tail. Are you the predator, the most formidable beast in the forest of the first world?
Actually, I'm a lawyer from Nerosian and a friend of Elan.
Ah, don't destroy the illusion. The predator makes a helpless gesture.
When they were giving out rolls for the celebration, guess who was appointed the magical beast? They said I was the hairiest fellow in the party. Ah, it's alright. My own wedding coming up. Even the score then.
He's the hairiest fellow, so he had to play the wolf. It's nice. What will happen if I shoot the fake artifact?
According to the rules, you're supposed to turn to stone if you take the wrong broom. I mean, artifact. But to be honest, I'm willing to help you out. I actually forgot which one I marked as the right one.
So I can just take the room and go?
It was supposed to be a battle with the predator, and I'm not drunk enough for that yet. So just take any room and go. Don't forget to give it to Elan. The monarch will give you a reward for returning the artifact.
That was easier. I was kind of expecting there to be more riddles, or at least a perception check. Probably fake Sheikah. What is a Sheikah? Ah, we have Sheikah the Many here. Sheikah the Many is one of the eldest divine fey creature of tremendous power, said to be able to reshape the very fabric of the first world on a whim. Sheikah could be considered a title or role, for many entities, both male and female, have borne this name over the ages. All have been chronomancers with mastery of time. Time acts strangely within the first world, but Sheikah seems to be able to manipulate it. Indeed, their many forms and personalities over time, past and future, may well sit within Sheikah together, out of time, as they all seem to speak with the same voice. It's a cool concept. And with probably fake, it would just be so hilarious if there was like the real one, or one of the real ones. Just like, yeah, sure, this is a costume. See a broad-shouldered dwarf woman wearing a hood. The outline of her form is constantly trembling and shifting, probably because of a spell of some sort. Greetings, traveler. We are Sheikah the Many, the rulers of time, piercing through all epochs. We know all the secrets of the past and the present. We can reveal your destiny to you through this fortune cookie. The woman points at the box beside her. Let's take a fortune cookie. The note in the cookie says, you will have an amazing journey, new friends, and many unexpected discoveries. I would say that's, of course, very general, but also very fitting for our adventure. Can I take another fortune cookie? Ah, it's different ones. The second one was the same, the third one was different. The third one is don't ignore the whispers of fate. Just taking all of them. Don't believe in the solitary life. There's always someone who can't take their eyes off you. I wish, at least in real life. If one door closes, another is sure to open. If you can't do it, you can always start again from the beginning. Video games in a nutshell. You can't be the real Sheikah, right? The one winks, but says nothing. Alright, thanks Ivy, going now. Talk to Elan. Oh, I mean, he's quite good looking like that. Elan is trying very hard to remain his aloof demeanor, but he can't help breaking into a smile every few moments. Mortals, you have returned my artifact and I shall reward you forthwith. We Fey monarchs are noble beings and not evil at all. Color me surprised, friend. I never thought I'd see our straight-laced Sir Alan come to his own wedding dressed up as a princeling. I'm begging you, no jokes about the horns, please. I don't want to be remembered as the cuckold bridegroom. Alan sighs, but then starts smiling again. I don't know if you've ever fallen in love, Seelah. I don't remember you ever talking about it. But when it happens, you're no longer who you once were. I suppose I didn't expect this of myself either. But Kiana was so desperate to have an unusual wedding. I thought to myself, if unusual is the goal, then should I do something I've never done before? Woljif shrugs and folds his arms over his chest. Well, love makes people do crazy things. The wedding's great, I'm having fun. All the guests keep telling me that. That means all the effort was worth it. Now, if you please, I'd like to return to my role. Please continue enjoying the festivities. Did we even get a reward? I think we just lost our priceless artifact. And we gained some experience. I thought there was a prize. I like their costumes. Really cool. Joyous occasions should be celebrated, even in the Worldwound. And weddings are the most joyous occasions of all. Okay, but I think that's all we can do here, so we can go to Alcino and start the festivities. Hi, Commander, how can I help? Logan decides to wait for the beginning of the ceremony. I don't mind spending the time before the ritual with you. Are you sure? I'm a boring companion, and there are plenty of entertaining activities around. But we did all of them. I've already seen enough of the entertainments. Your company is welcome, Knight Commander.